What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
What do you have over there, Chris?
Hey, guys, how's it going?
What up, Chris?
Hey, how you doing, G?
We're doing all right.
You don't want to say...
Like, what's more likely? Am I doing well or not? Is that the first? What's more likely? How am I doing? What's more likely? How
are you doing?
You're well or you're not well?
All right, guys, let's talk some.
What a way to start.
I was just asking how you were doing.
I'm doing fine. Okay. Thanks for asking.
Let's wildly speculate in the world of the NFL. We talked yesterday about Tua, Rich. It seems like you're in. You're in on Tua for this year?
I'm in on salty Tua. I'm in on salty Tua.
Are you in on successful Tua?
I don't know about you, but that looked like money.
I'm kind of on the fence. What do you got over there?
So what's more likely? So Tua has, about 33 career touchdowns.
Yes.
Rushing and throwing in his 2 seasons, injury-filled. So what's more likely? Tua combines for 30 touchdowns this year, total.
Wow.
Or he struggles and Tom Brady is the Dolphins quarterback in 2023.
That's the one that's more likely. That Tua struggles and Brady is the quarterback in 2023.
Really?
You didn't think I was going to say that, did you?
I did not think you were going to say that.
Well, I don't think Tua's going to combine for 30 touchdowns. That's a lot of touchdowns. And I know this offense can turn into a lot of touchdowns. But he would have to go from, as you said, 33 in his entire first 2 seasons where he hasn't played a full season, whether it's due to injury or the fact he wasn't ready when he was removed for the recently retired, soon-to-be Amazon star
6 rushing.
Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's a tall order. That's a tall order. So I will piss off the Tua-non people. And I am here for salty Tua. And I want Tua to succeed. But that he's not the quarterback next year. And it's Brady more likely than Tua combining for 30 touchdowns this year.
Threw me for a loop.
I did. You thought I would go. I'd be all Tua-non, didn't you?
All Tua.
No, I'm still not. I haven't talked myself into Tua yet.
Okay.
That wasn't one of my top 5 things that I've talked myself into. You should check that out on our YouTube stream.
I can't wait for part 2 of that in like 6 weeks.
What else?
All right, what's more likely? You guys see what Jarvis Landry said earlier today,
Go for it.
guys? He said that he's having a great time dominating down at Saints. Happy. One of the reasons why he picked there, other than it being his hometown, he thinks Jameis Winston is a leader and can lead this team. So what's more likely? More wins in 2022. Jarvis Landry's new team or his old one, the Browns?
I'll go with Jarvis Landry's new team, the Saints. Michael Thomas coming back. I do like Jameis. I think the Saints, as you remember last year, a playoff team. I still need to see what the Browns are going to look like, and I have no idea what Deshaun Watson is going to look like or what this team is going to look like or if we're going to see Deshaun Watson at all. Every single day, anything comes out more about these civil lawsuits, about Deshaun Watson, it looks worse, sounds worse, appears to be worse, and the idea that they vetted everything and were fine with whatever they learned and gave him $230 million in guaranteed money just becomes that much more mystifying. His lawyer, Rusty Hardin, today talked on local radio in Houston about how many people out there in the audience haven't had a happy ending, and that's not illegal. If you've had a happy ending to your massage, and making people uncomfortable is not illegal in massage rooms. It's just like, hey, brother, it might not have been illegal, but what it is absolutely suspendable behavior in the National Football League and questions all of the motives and thoughts of a team that decides to give him every dollar guaranteed. I have no idea what the Browns are going to look like this year. I have a better sense of what the Saints are going to look like this year with Winston coming back from a knee injury. And, so there's that.
You're going Saints.
I'm going Saints on the answer there. More likely the Saints have more wins this year than the Browns do. Yeah.
I like it. Okay, guys, we watched the match this week. We loved it. We loved the match.
Yes, we did.
4 big quarterbacks, 4 big teams with Super Bowl aspirations. So I'm throwing this out there for you guys. What's the more likely championship game, not Super Bowl, championship game, conference championship game matchup? Bucks Packers. That's Brady Rodgers were teammates
from 2 years ago.
Or Bills Chiefs
from last year.
Allen and Mahomes were the teammates this year.
Right. So last year was Bills and the Chiefs. Oh, that was 2 years ago. Those were the conference championship games 2 years ago. I'm sorry, I got confused. I know that the Bills and Chiefs played each other last year. in the playoffs, divisional round.
More likely coming up this year.
Which is the more
championship
likely matchup, conference championship game?
game. Yeah. Bucks, Packers, Bills, Chiefs. Based on the match.
I'll go Bucks Packers because it's a clear path to the conference championship game path in the NFC. Don't you think? There are tough teams in the NFC that can derail it, but there are more AFC teams that could get one of those Bills or Chiefs teams in the first couple rounds.
I think you're right, especially if you think Raiders win that division.
Right, that means the Chiefs will have to start on the road.
On the road.
Less of an Arrowhead situation. And more of an opportunity for maybe Bills and Chiefs playing each other in a round earlier than conference championship. How does that sound? So I'll take the 2-12s, the OGs, the winners of the match.
Old heads.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's more likely. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.